Good thing everyone's looking that way. Hello, everybody. Welcome inside the Thriller Dome at South Range High School. Game 13 of 13 here in the South Range Holiday Hoops Classic. And it is finally the Raiders' turn to play. They have waited a while. They have waited through 12 games, but the host South Range Raiders are finally in action. They will play Mooney, who is 0-1 in the tournament. They fell to Garfield yesterday. Raiders have had a tough stretch in the non-conference slate this year, but they are still keeping pace in that NE8 where they have finished first or second for its entire conception. So looking to have some non-conference success here today are the Raiders in a late night matchup. Our start time is about 8 o'clock. We've been here all day, but glad to be here for one more between the Raiders and the Cardinals. Starters for Cardinal Mooney have Sam Mertuno, Sophia Diorio, Maria Fire, Marissa Bowman, and Allie Blom. For South Range, Devin Sauerwein, Madison Dato, Sydney Pennick, Emma Cunningham, and Taylor McClish. Coming off a game where we saw Riverside storm the castle against Alliance and win 70-37, the biggest offensive output we've seen in the Holiday Classic. It's been a good 2 days of basketball. We are underway for the final game of the 5th annual South Range Holiday Hoops Classic. Mooney controls the tip, and they will run the offensive set, slow the ball down. Bowman has it up top, drive, nothing there, and a turnover as Bowman took one too many steps, and the Raiders will get the ball after the turnover. That is a turnover on the Raiders side. A pass stolen away. Diorio brings the ball up the floor. Blown back up to the top of the floor. That ball skips away. Picked back up by Fire. Back to Blown. Baseline drive. Nothing there. Cross court pass to Diorio. Not there either. Trying to find a driving lane. Baseline is cut off. So Mooney backs it up. Mertuno will reset the offense. Get it back to Diorio. Almost stolen away. Raiders almost overrun it too. Diorio gets it out of there into Fire at the elbow. Fire with the drive. She's stuffed by Cunningham, and then a whistle. And a jump ball will give the ball to the Raiders. So a jump ball after the block. South Range basketball, still no score. 6:50 to go in the first frame. Cunningham, there's a three up off the mark, no good. And the Raiders pull out the offensive rebound. Drive inside, back out, three. That won't fall either for South Range. Mooney with the long rebound. They have the ability to run. Diorio loses it from behind, and the Raiders dodge a bullet. Here they come the other way. Start to see people trickle into this one as the JV game between South Range and Mooney just finished up in the middle school gym. I had a chance to look in on it a little bit. It was a very close contested game. I believe Mooney pulled away late and won a close one. Ball out of bounds off the baseline, off of Mooney, and it will stay with South Range. Still no score here. 5:50 to go now in the first quarter. We have one more JV game going on in the middle school as well, so 26 total games being completed tonight. Ball is fought for on the baseline. Raiders still come away with it. 3 from the wing and then out, no good. Raiders with another offensive rebound. They get an inside mid-range jumper, that won't go. Raiders getting shots but not getting the fall, and Mooney takes it the other way. Diorio with the basket cut, stop, pop, good, and Mooney is on the board first as Sofia Diorio gets the bucket. 5:10 to go in the first. Mooney strikes first. 2-0 they lead. Cunningham looking for some space on the top. Drive all the way inside. Ball stripped loose, and the Raiders are almost able to keep it. It goes out of bounds, but it will stay with South Range. CC Foster checks into the game for the Raiders, as well as Olivia Yeagley. Cunningham up top, and she walked with it. Traveling violation will give the ball back to Mooney. 4:39 to go in the first quarter. Drive blocked again by Cunningham. Ball goes out of bounds off of the Raiders, as Cunningham has 2 blocks now on the night already in the first quarter. Fire trying to post her up, now back out to Bowman. Rotuno drives from the elbow. Fire for 3. Fire drills it. She says, hey, I can't do it inside against Cunningham. I'll pop out and hit the perimeter shot. 5-0 Mooney, 4:10 to go in the first. Ball stolen away by the Cardinals. Sofia Diorio, nice drive and a nice finish. 7-0 Mooney. Timeout. Nope, not a, yeah, timeout South Range.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platform.
Thought that was a timeout, but it wasn't. Both teams. Mooney forces the turnover. Can't get anything on the other end. South Range back on offense, still looking for their first points. Taken away, another turnover forced by Mooney. Rotuno tries to finish down low. She can't. Ball loose on the floor. Fought for. Timeout Mooney. And this one will be a timeout, which means we will be able to take.
At the Moore Agency, we work one-on-one with you to make sure your auto, home, business, or farm is protected by a quality insurance company. That's why we work with Ohio Mutual Insurance Group. We know you can trust Ohio Mutual to protect what matters most to you and your family. Visit us at mooreagency.com. We can recommend the best coverage from the best companies like Ohio Mutual.
Winter, spring, summer, and fall, Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Welcome back to South Range. Mooney leading 7-0, 2:54 to go in the first. Pass up top, Diorio will take it and start the offense up there for the Cardinals. Diorio back out, shot fake, drive inside, ball loose. Rotuno is able to save it. There's a three from the Script Raiders. It's good. Blome hits her first three of the day. It's 10-0 Cardinal Mooney. And the story of the day, all these games have been strong starts by one team, and that continues as Mooney is off to a 10-0 run to start this game. Another turnover forced by the Cardinals in transition, and Bowman is fouled, and she'll go to the free throw line. Foster picks up the foul, her first, team first. Marissa Bowman at the line for the Cardinals, and she misses the first. Cunningham checks back in the game for the Raiders. Bowman misses both. Raiders get the rebound, and Cunningham will bring the ball down the floor. Raiders escape a turnover there. The loose ball picked up by South Range. Swinging the ball around inside to Cunningham. It gets knocked away. Another turnover forced by Mooney. That's several in a row. In transition, pull up three off the mark and out of bounds back to South Range. Raiders working the ball around the perimeter. Not a lot of room there. This Mooney defense right now locking down all the passing lanes. Three up from the top from Pauline. It won't go. Mooney with the long rebound. Trying to transition. The Raiders beat him down the floor pretty nicely. There's a two, and it's good. Blome hits it. They're going to give her a three. I thought her foot was on the line, but 13-0. Mooney way out in front now. 45 seconds to go in the first frame. Three from the corner, no good. It's left short. And it will go out of bounds back to the Raiders, actually. It'll stay with them. 30.6 to go. Raiders will have it out of bounds. Take inside, misses, but the foul will be called. First one on Mooney. Blome gets the foul called. And Pennick will go to the free throw line for a pair. A pair of free throws that the Raiders desperately need to try to get on the board. First one from Pennick is up. And good, it falls in. Pennick goes 1 for 2. It's 13-1. The scoreboard hasn't updated yet, but it is 13-1. There's the steal, and on the run are the Raiders trying to get into transition. The bucket good. Sydney Pennick has all 3 points. 13-3. Raiders will trail after 1 quarter of play, but they do have 3 straight points to end the frame. So we'll be right back. You have your quarter number 2, 13-3. Mooney.
You know, I pride myself on not being a typical car salesman. People close their own deals at my desk. I don't ask them, anything other than if they like the car, if they like me, you know what I'm saying? If it makes sense, let's do it. If not, no harm, no foul. I'm born and raised on the West Side, so I love being able to help all the people that I grew up with. I'm Bobby Bashara, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you.
Welcome back to South Range High School. Scoreboard still says 13-2, but I don't know. I mean, Cindy Pennick hit one of the free throws. Unless they wave that one off. I'm going to roll with what the scoreboard says for now. We'll see if it updates later on in the game. 13-2, Mooney leads as we start the second quarter. Cunningham trying to force the issue with a drive through the defense. There's a whistle and a ball that will go to Mooney. Raiders will put on a press to try to force some turnovers. Mooney is ready for it, actually, breaks it, but then throws it away as that ball will sail over Diorio's head and go out of bounds back to the Raiders. So the press doesn't work initially, but it does force an overpass. Corner 3 left too hard. Mooney with the rebound, then a battle for it on the floor. It'll be a whistle. And it'll stay Mooney basketball on the baseline. Another press put on by the Raiders. That is not where you want to pass the ball on the sideline. They barely get down to the trap. Mooney breaks the press. Nice pass down to the block. Extra pass to the perimeter. 3 up, no good. Rebound down to South Range and then stolen away. And then stolen right back as Cunningham gets her hands on it. And then loose ball on the sideline. Still loose ball, and Mooney gets it right back. The ball pinballing back and forth. It goes out of bounds, and it will be Mooney basketball. South Range basketball, excuse me. The way Cunningham reacted to that, I thought they called it Mooney ball. 13-2, 6:50 to go in the second. South Range trying to overcome a very slow start on offense. Baseline drive, collision, no call, and there's a whistle and a foul on South Range. Give it to McClish, her first team's second. Raiders trap the wing. Somehow the ball gets out of there. Bowman with a nice catch. 3 up from the wing. That rims out no good. Offensive rebound there for the Cardinals. Shot fake drive, and Cunningham takes it away. Cunningham on the run. It's a one-on-one opportunity. She weaves through, gets the shot up, and draws the contact. Can't make the finish, but she will go to the free throw line. I believe that's going to be a shooting foul. Yep, she's going to go to the free throw line for a pair. Fouls on Diorio, her first team second. Cunningham at the line for a pair as the Raiders trail 13-2. First one up, no good. Yeagley checks in for the Raiders. Fire checks in for the Cardinals. Cunningham misses both, and the Mooney Cardinals get the rebound. Drive, baseline, nice drive, nice finish. Sam Rotuno makes it 15-2 Mooney. Drive, mid-range jumper, might have been blocked, and it'll be Mooney basketball coming the other way. Ball's loose, fight for it on the floor, and a jump ball called, possession arrow points. The way of the Cardinals. Whistle on the other end, and it's going to be a foul on Mooney. Give it to Rotuno. It's going to be her first, team third. Raiders getting in. Once again, a loose ball on the floor. There's a whistle. Jump ball. Well, it can't be a jump ball. It would have been possession to South Rangers. So turnover, and it'll be Mooney basketball. That ball out of bounds off of the Cardinals. And back to the Raiders. Corner three up, way too hard, no good. Raiders trying to run down the long rebound. They do. Then it pinballs off a Mooney player. Back to the Raiders' hands. Sauerwein, baseline drive. Not a lot of room there. Now back out. Ball poked out of bounds, and it will stay with South Range. No driving lanes available there. Back out up top. Baseline drive. Shot up. No good. And a rebound down to Mooney. All alone down low. Rotuno can't get the bucket, but she will draw the contact. And she'll go to the free throw line for a pair. Sauerwein picks up the foul. Her first, team third. Rotuno misses the first. Taylor Dado and Ella Krumbacher check in, as well as Giada Pauline for the Raiders. Rotuno goes 1 for 2. It's 16-2. Mooney, 3:14 to go in the second. Largest lead of the game now for the Cardinals is it eclipsed 13, now 14. Whistle on the other end. Another turnover for the Raiders. A ball handling error on that drive. We'll give it back to Mooney. 2:57 to go in the half. Off the mark, no good. Rebound to Cardinals initially. But the ball goes out of bounds back to South Range. There's a drive off the skip pass. Shot up, no good. Rebound down to Mooney. Raiders aren't struggling for a lack of shots put up at the hoop. That ball almost taken away. Shot up off the back rim, no good. Rebound down to Mooney, and it draws a foul. Fouls on Krumbacher. And Maria Fire will go to the free throw line. McClish and Cunningham check back in the game for the Raiders. As Fire goes 1 for 2 to make it 17-2 Cardinal Mooney. Cunningham with the drive. That must have been knocked loose on the way up. Mooney will take it the other way. Cross-court pass, 3 up and no good. Rebound down to South Range. Cunningham runs it down the floor. Baseline jumper on the mid-range, no good. Once again, Raiders' offensive struggles, not for a lack of shooting the ball. They just cannot find anything to get in the rim. Their only bucket from a transition layup from Sidney Pennick. That ball loose on the floor. Mooney picks it back up. 25 seconds to go in the half. That ball poked away out of bounds. Off the Raiders, back to Mooney. Bucket good. Maria Fire scores again, 19-2 Mooney. 14 seconds left in the half. Three up for the Raiders, no good. Offensive rebound, put back, will go at the buzzer. Krumbacher gets the put back, 19-4. Mooney leads at halftime. We'll take our halftime break. Be back with the third quarter next on.
21 News delivers the news as it happens, using the latest technology from where it happens.
Live here outside the Mahoney County.
On air, online,
Wednesday afternoon weather update.
Very dangerous.
and on the 21 News social media platforms.
I'm on the road right now.
21 News, the Valley's only locally owned source for trusted news since 1953.
How lucky are we to have not one, but two 18-hole Donald Ross Championship golf courses right here in our backyards. Mill Creek Golf Course was selected by Golf Week as one of America's 30 best municipal courses, continuing to challenge golfers of all levels and featuring golf instruction by PGA professionals, a state-of-the-art practice range, a PGA of America recognized pro shop, kids programs, and a relaxing grill room for a memorable golf experience. For more information or to schedule a tee time, visit millcreekmetroparks.org.
Reliability, innovation, scale. These three values are those we look forward to in our business and in our team. If you're ready for a reliable employer who looks constantly to think outside the box in big ways, we're ready for you. Apply now. Help us push the envelope and deliver success. Envelope 1. Take that one extra step.
Before the lights come on, before the workday begins, before a long day is ended, or it's time to have fun, it all starts with the people at Joe Dickey Electric. From replacing a light fixture in your home to building a substation for your business, no job is too big or too small. The people of Joe Dickey Electric power them all. Joe Dickey Electric, over 60 years of powering the Mahoning Valley.
You're looking to your future, preparing for your goals, and they're closer than you think. Because here, success is part of the plan. It's a place where academic and social opportunities are meant to prepare you for life, not just the next 4 years. You'll be equipped to face new challenges and turn hard work into a career. You're ready for your success to take root. And here's where it starts. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
Hi, this is Zell Bush.
Hi, this is Tom Clint. Hi, this is Steve Versetto.
Hi, this is Ryan Miller.
Hi, this is Rich Sakui from WRS Wealth Advisors.
With our combined 80 years of experience,
WRS Wealth Advisors are the area's premier wealth and retirement specialists.
Call 330-965-0370 to learn more about our individual and corporate financial planning services.
Or visit WRSwealth.com.
Go Raiders.
Go Dogs.
Go Cats.
Go Dogs.
Go Tigers.
Change. This one word can make you break out in a cold sweat. But with change comes wisdom, experience, and understanding. At Myers Family Insurance, we can help make changes in Medicare, insurance, and retirement a positive experience for you and your family. We've gone through changes, like our new office and new faces to help our family of clients too.
For all your Medicare needs, call Myers Family Insurance. Check us out online at MyersFamilyINS.com or find us on Facebook.
winter, spring, summer, and fall, Mill Creek Metro Parks is your park for all seasons. Make a memory in the park. Plan your visit today at millcreekmetroparks.org.
Why choose local? Because you live here, work here, learn here, relax here, and celebrate here. 21 WFMJ is our Valley's only locally owned TV station, and our focus is local. Other TV stations don't have that same focus, as their owners are somewhere else. But 21 WFMJ is rooted in the Valley. Local people making decisions that affect your life, right here where you live.
Let's face it, buying a home is one of the toughest things you'll ever do. At Forever Homes, we are licensed realtors that specialize in representing our clients in the purchase and sale of single-family residences and income property in Columbiana County. We truly love this area. We were born in this area, and we pride ourselves on the knowledge of transactions, school districts, neighborhoods, and related services. So the next time you need to buy or sell your home, make it Forever. Forever Homes Realty.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Locally owned and operated, Sheely's relaxed shopping experience means browsing and lounging is always encouraged.
Find Flex Deal and more at Sheely's Furniture and Appliance, because the best things in life happen at home.
Every customer has a story, and at Greenwood Chevrolet, we are committed to making sure it ends with you in the right vehicle. I get to be part of somebody's adventure, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their finances. They trust me to take care of them, and they trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Hi, this is Tommy Clem, owner of WRS Insurance Solutions.
WRS Insurance Solutions is a local, independent agency that specializes in life, Medicare, long-term care, and disability products. Call us at 330-953-3722 or visit us at wrsinsuranceSolutions.com to learn more.
Good luck to all the student athletes in the Valley.
You're here to be part of something bigger, to make things happen. For you, college is about knowledge being shared, and learning experiences that aren't limited to the classroom. On campus, you want to matter. It's about engaging every day, building relationships with students, with mentors, with the community, in the heart of a reinvented city. We are that something bigger. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
House troubles can attack anytime. When trouble strikes, call Mighty Mike. Your hometown hero is on his way. HVAC causing havoc? Has your furnace gone mad? Mighty Mike Heating and Cooling will save the day. Commercial or residential, 24/7. For quality service you can depend on, call your hometown hero. Call Mighty Mike.
Hi, I'm Colin Chupa. And I'm Kelsey Clem from K-Squared Marketing. Our boutique marketing firm specializes in media planning and buying, public relations, event marketing strategies, and strategic sponsorships. We can integrate our services with your existing game plan, or we can be your entire marketing team. Your goals, our game plan. Let's win together. Call K-Squared Marketing at 330-623-2730 or visit ksquared.marketing to learn more.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the second half at South Range High School. Anthony Hartwig with you as the Raiders trail 19-4 to Cardinal Mooney in the last game of this Holiday Hoops Classic. Game 13 of 13. Mooney up 19-4. The Raiders have a lot of work to do, but good news for South Range. Their defense didn't let Mooney make this out of hand while their offense struggled. So if they can find some kind of rhythm or some kind of offensive flow here in the second half, their defense has kept them in this game, but they have to really start firing right now. Nice drive. Knocked loose. Cunningham with the save. Raiders save the ball. Turnaround jumper, no good, and Rotuno gets the rebound. Mooney will have their first possession of the second half. Maria Fire and Bloom both lead them with 6 apiece. Cunningham gets the steal. Pass ahead is a good one. Shot up, rims out, no good. Raiders just having really bad luck at the rim today. And look at this, Mooney all alone. Easy layup on the other end. It's missed. And the ball goes out of bounds. Back to South Range. I spoke too soon. So here come the Raiders dodging that transition bullet. I still think it's 19-5. I think they shorted Pennick a free throw. There's a 3 up from the corner. Rims out, no good. Offensive rebound brought down and then knocked loose by Mooney. It will stay with South Range on the baseline. Looks like it'll be the Raiders inbounding it from the middle of the baseline. They try to get it inside. Shot up, no good. Left short. Bowman with the rebound. Almost a steal as Dado came out of nowhere to get the hand on that ball and knocked it out of bounds. Mooney stays with it. Inbound it just past half court out to Diorio, who will set up the offense for Mooney. That ball almost taken away on the overrun, though. Mooney's got some space. Shot up off the back rim, no good. Rebound there for Mooney, and then taken away. South Range will get it. Their defense continues to hold Mooney's offense down while their offense struggles. There's a 3 up, and that one's good. Raiders finally get one to fall. It's Taylor McClish. 19-7, South Range cuts it to 12. Ball knocked out of bounds. Raiders will get it. No, actually, it'll be Mooney basketball, excuse me. The reason I thought it was South Range, they're all down here. They're putting on a press that worked pretty well in the first half. And it works here. It forces a throw out of bounds to give the ball back to South Range as they try to take some more momentum into the third quarter. 5:39 to go in the third. Pass inside to Cunningham, taken away by Fire, and then on the other end, a foul called. No, not a foul. Fire stepped out of bounds. Nope, out of bounds is Raiders. It always tricks me because everyone stayed down here. It looked like it was going to be South Range's ball, but Fire is fouled there in the middle. And I'm wrong again. It's a turnover, South Range basketball. Now you can't win them all. Cunningham gets some space, can't get that to fall. That's one that the Raiders need. But hey, look at Dado getting the steal, not giving up in the play. Cunningham for 3, she'll take that! Buried in from deep, 19-10, timeout Mooney. And we'll be right back on YSN.
Start the year off right with giveaways, savings, and special financing. Visit Sheely's December 27th through January 7th for our annual New Year's event. Come in and register to win one of 60 prizes totaling over $40,000 from vendors like FlexSteel, Beautyrest, and Whirlpool. Prizes include gift cards for furniture, appliances, accessories, and more. Don't miss it, December 27th through January 7th. Register to win great prizes, plus enjoy 12 and 24-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Coca's Pizza, your high school football headquarters. Come to pregame with half-off select appetizers in our dining room starting at 5 p.m. Also want to stay for the game? We'll be playing it live. That's Coca's Pizza. We serve it hot.
Welcome back to the Thriller Dome in South Range High School. Anthony Hartwig with you. The Raiders trying to make a game out of this. They trailed 19-4 at halftime, but they're on a 6-0 run in the first 3 minutes of the third quarter. They trail 19-10. Cunningham with a swat on the inbound. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Mooney. Cunningham's got the long wingspan. Swimmers use that ape index to, measure how much of a stroke they're going to be able to get with their arms. I bet Cunningham would have a pretty high one. Well, hard to get through the hands of Cunningham on the offensive side. On the drive, there's a whistle, and it's going to be a foul on Mooney. Fouls on Bloom, her second team first foul of the half on either team. Almost halfway through the third quarter. That ball gets through to Cunningham. She drives from the elbow, finds some room, gets fouled. And Cunningham will go to the free throw line. Found some confidence here in the second half after hitting that three-pointer. That was a nice move going towards the hoop, and it earns Cunningham a trip to the free throw line. First shot is good for Cunningham. Fire picks up the foul, her first, team second. Off the front iron, no good. Cunningham gets her own rebound. Trying to go inside, Fire with a nice steal. And Mooney trying to gain some momentum the other way. They're transitioning. Rotuno trying to run it down. Nothing there. Raiders do a good job getting back. Inside to Fire. Drive from the high post. Not a lot there. Traveling violation gives it right back to South Range. 4:26. 4:26 to go. 19-11. Mooney with the lead. Cunningham, shot fake, drive. Now back out, McClish for three. It was partially blocked, and then a foul from behind, I think, on Dado. Will give the ball back to the Cardinals. It is indeed a foul on Dado. Dado picks up her first. Raiders first of the half. Diorio uses her speed to weave through the defense. Shot up, no good. Rebound down to the Raiders, but I like Diorio's attack mentality against the press. And then she gets the steal from behind, almost steal, as Pennick is able to pick up the loose ball to avoid the turnover. Gets out to Cunningham, back to Pennick, and they'll set up the offense up top. McClish is stripped, and Mooney forces the turnover. Diorio brings the ball down for the Cardinals. And Cunningham gets into that passing lane. She's got a trip to the hoop, hesitation, shot up good for Cunningham. Nice little hesitation move, and the Raiders are within 6, 19-13. DiOrio trapped in the corner, gets it out. DiOrio back in, barely gets it over in 10 seconds. There's a corner two, I think it was a long two off the back iron. No good, South Range with the rebound. Have a chance to run with Sourwine, who's a speedy player. What a pass! Oh my! Did you see that? Sourwine with a no-look transition pass to Sidney Pennick. 19-15 Raiders on an 11-0 run. Back in this game, down by 4. This shot would be huge. It's banged in. Blome with her second three of the day, maybe stemming the tide a little bit for Mooney. 22-15 Cardinals lead. Can that calm down the Cardinals and get them back in control? Sourwine almost gets it taken, dribbles out of it, now back up top. Look at Mooney putting two players in the paint on Cunningham, making sure that she doesn't have any room down there. Three is good! Pennick drains it from deep to answer.
Start the year off right with giveaways, savings, and special financing. Visit Sheely's December 27th through January 7th for our annual New Year's event. Come in and register to win one of 60 prizes totaling over $40,000 from vendors like FlexSteel, Beautyrest, and Whirlpool. Prizes include gift cards for furniture, appliances, accessories, and more. Don't miss it, December 27th through January 7th. Register to win great prizes, plus enjoy 12 and 24-month special financing. Sheely's, the best things in life happen at home.
Local teams are heating up the hardwoods, and you can keep up with all the action on and off the court with Five Guys Hoop News all season long on 21 Sports.
Welcome back to the Thriller Dome in South Range. The Raiders have woken up in the second half. They're winning the third quarter 14-3. Still trailing Mooney 22-18. A minute and a half to go in the third. Two teams trade threes as Mooney got one from Blom, and then South Range answered with one from Pennick. And that's where we stand. 19-4 was the halftime lead for Mooney. They haven't seen it erased yet, but it has been greatly chiseled away. Three from the corner, no good. Cunningham with the rebound. And Cunningham on the run the other way. She'll stop at the top of the floor, get it out to Data, who gets it taken away. Good steal from Mooney. Rotuno has it up top. She almost gets it poked away. In fact, she does get it poked away. Off of Cunningham, out of bounds in front of the Mooney bench, which will let Coach DiOrio give out some signals. Mooney has not been able to get Maria Fire some space in this second half. She scored 6 in the first half. No points yet here in the third quarter. In fact, the only points the Cardinals have had were a 3 from Blome. Here's a drive from Fire, and it will draw a foul, so she has a chance to get back into the scorebook with some free throws. 48.1 to go in the third. Foul's going to be on Taylor Dado, her first, team second. Fire misses the first. Second one from Fire is up and off the mark as well. South Range on the run in transition with the rebound. They'll be fouled, and the Raiders will go to the free throw line. In attack mode on the long rebound. 41.3 to go in the third. Fouls on Blome, her third. She might be in some foul trouble heading into the fourth quarter. Sauerwein will go to the free throw line for a pair. First one is good for Devin Sauerwein. Raiders are within one possession, 22-19. And Mooney's scoring leader has 3 fouls. She gets taken out for the last 41 seconds of this quarter. I'm sure Diorio definitely doesn't want her to pick up a fourth in the waning seconds of the third. Sauerwein goes 2 for 2, and the Raiders are within 2, 22-20, 41.3 to go in the third. You had to know the way the Raiders offense was getting shots in the first half, eventually they were going to fall. The question was, could their defense keep Mooney at bay? And they have answered the call here in the third with lockdown defense, just giving up 1 3-pointer from Blome. Foul on that end on the Raiders. Called on Cunningham. That's going to be her first, team third. Drive, and Cunningham gets her third block of the day, and then she gets fouled as she was going for the ball. Fouls on Diorio, her second, team fourth. Raider basketball. 26.6 to go in the third quarter. Raiders will have the ball, probably try to look for the last possession and tie this up heading into the fourth. Cunningham back up top, dribbling through the lane, cuts down to the wing. 3 up and no good. Offensive rebound, put back for Cunningham. We're tied at 22. And that's the buzzer. 4 2s on the scoreboard as we head to the fourth. The Raiders have come all the way back to tie it heading into the final frame. We'll be right back on YSN.
You're not waiting to see what the world has in store for you. It's more about what you have in store for the world. All you need is the opportunity. All you need are the resources of a large university and the advantages of a personalized academic setting where you can experience new worlds in the arts and sciences, business, and education, and make them your own. We are where you shape your future. We are Youngstown State University, and proud.
And the Thriller Dome is living up to its name here in the fourth quarter at South Range. The final day, the final game of the Holiday Hoops Classic coming down to the wire, tied up at 22. South Range wins the third quarter 18-3 after falling behind 19-4 at halftime. And they have all the momentum on their side. There's Fire trying for a 3. It's blocked. South Range coming the other way. That's Cunningham's fourth block of the day. Long 2 for Pennick. She's no good. Offensive rebound is there for Dato. She gets it out, and the Raiders will reset up top. Raiders slowing it down a bit. 2 guards up top. Sauerwein. Out to Dato, back to Sauerwein. Cunningham in the high post. Trying to find some room against Fire. Those two have been battling all day. There's a shot from the elbow. It rolls home. Maddie Dato with the bucket. Her first points of the day, and it gives South Range their first lead of the day, 24-22. And there's a steal. Cunningham running it down. Fight for the ball. It's off of Maria Fire and out of bounds back to South Range. That was an awesome race between Pennick, Fire, and Cunningham. All 3 running down the floor. Neither one being able to get any kind of space on the other. Sauerwein Shot fake on the corner three. Reverse layup won't go. Ball's knocked loose. Fire comes down with the rebound. Mooney on the run the other way, and they will slow it down and set it back up top. They got to get Fire involved. Baseline drive, nothing there. Ball is out of bounds, and it will stay with Mooney. On the baseline, Mooney getting the baseline out of bounds. Play that shot, rims out, no good. Cunningham with a rebound, and the Raiders bring it back down the other way. Ball taken away. Great steal from Rotuno in the post. She's on the run, one of the fastest players on Mooney's team. And she cannot finish in transition. Might have been partially blocked again by Cunningham. Coach Fish didn't like what he saw out of that set. He calls a timeout, and he has still 3 remaining. We'll be right back on YSN.
We are Kent State in the Valley. Start and finish one of more than 25 bachelor's or associate degree programs, or start one of Kent State's 280 majors. With low tuition, public, and plenty of scholarship opportunities, we will help you maximize your education and minimize student debt. Enjoy the benefits of a smaller campus with all the opportunities of a large university. Save money, stay close to home. Apply today by visiting kent.edu/Trumbull.
And welcome back to South Range High School. Anthony Hartwig with you. 5:53 to go in the fourth quarter. South Range basketball leading by 2, 24-22. 21 points scored in the third quarter, 18-3 Raiders won. Almost as many points as were scored in the entire first half. 23 points scored in that first half. Mooney won the first 2 quarters 19-4. Cunningham looking for some room, gets it back up top. McClish looking, puts her back to the defense. Dato with a baseline drive, kick to the corner. Sauerwein with a shot fake, drive on Diorio, nothing there. McClish gets some room and draws the foul on the drive. Taylor McClish, the senior, will go to the free throw line to try to give the Raiders a 2-possession lead. Foul's going to be called on Rotuno, her second team 5th. And McClish's first free throw is in. Bounces off the back iron and then falls in. Raiders are thankful for that kind of luck after the first half they had shooting the ball. Second one off the mark, no good. Rebound goes in between the legs of Fire, and Diorio able to pull it out. Diorio using her speed to go right through the defense, but it's stripped. And here come the Raiders after the turnover. Foul from behind. Gonna get Rotuno or Diorio on that foul. They're gonna get Diorio. I think I heard 11. So Diorio picks up the personal. That's her third, team 6. One more foul will put the Raiders on the free throw line in the bonus. Shot fake, dribble inside, shot won't go there for the mid-range from the elbow. Offensive foul called on Diorio as she tried to pull the rebound away. Fourth foul on Diorio, 7th on Mooney, and since it was a player control foul, it will not be free throws. Cunningham driving from the elbow, looks for some room, shot up no good. And Fire gets the rebound. Fischel calls out the defense to get back, and Rotuno brings the ball down for Mooney, who desperately needs to find some offense. Without Olivia Rouser, the last 2 days have been hit and miss for Mooney. They struggled in the first quarter against Garfield, down 24-10 after one. Played even with the undefeated G-men for the rest of the game, but when you're down by 14, you need to play a little bit more than even to get back in it. Dropped that one to Garfield yesterday. And they got off to such a strong start here tonight. 19-4, they were up at halftime. But the Raiders, they never said die. They kept plugging away. And they have went on a 21-3 run since halftime. Stoppage of play, don't know what it was about. It'll stay Mooney basketball. They'll inbound it from the sideline in front of the Raider crowd. Most of the Mooney fans congregating behind their bench. There's a whistle and a foul called on South Range. They charge that to Sourwine, her second, team fifth. And another block from Cunningham. My count is now up to 6 on the night for her. And Pennick can't finish down low. Rebound down to Mooney, and that's going to be a travel. 3:23 to go in the fourth. South Range trying to hold on to their newfound lead. Nice designed out of bounds play. Finds some space, draws the foul. As they use Cunningham to clear out one side and then brought Pennick the other way. And her first free throw is up and good. Pennick having a good day for the Raiders. 26-22, they lead by 4 now. This one for double figures, and it's in. Pennick in double figures with 10. South Range leads by 5, 27-22. Sourwine picks up another foul. That's going to be her third, I think. Team 6, the Raiders with one more foul to give before they put Mooney in the bonus, which is the last thing they want to do with this late lead. Mooney would love to score without the clock running. Fire in the high post, now the handoff drive, corner three up. No good, rebound down to South Range. Cunningham is loose on the other way, and the bucket's good for Cunningham in transition. 29-22, Raiders by 7. 2:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Foul on the drive goes against South Range, and Fisher does a little spin move, and Mooney will go to the free throw line. It'll gonna be charged to McClish. It's gonna be her second, team 7th. Maria Fire at the line. I believe it's a pair. I believe it's a shooting foul. First one up and no good. These are free throws that Mooney really, really needs. Being able to score without the clock rolling. Maria Fire, one of their best players at the line. Her next one is up and off again. Mooney does get the offensive rebound in the corner. Fire throws it up again, and she'll have another shot at the free throw line. As she drove down baseline and got fouled again. This time, Maddie Dado picks up the foul, her second, team 8th. Fire looking to redeem herself. First free throw. Up. And no good. Fire with the second, and that one is good. Fire gets one of two. It brings Mooney within 2 possessions, 29-23. 2:20 to go in the game, and Mooney puts on a press. South Range got to get it over before 10 seconds, and barely does. Cunningham up top, back to Pennick. Pennick comes off the screen, nothing there. DiOrio playing good defense on Sourwine. Try to give and go, it just was a little bit, passed a little bit too hard off the hands of the Raiders and out of bounds. Actually, it'll be off of Mooney, excuse me. South Range ball on the baseline, McClish to inbound. Cunningham a baseline drive, nothing there. Over to McClish, back out to the wing. And Sourwine will pass up the shot to waste more clock. Dribble it back up on top. And that's a bump. Blome will pick up her 4th personal. And it will send Sydney Pennick to the free throw line. Still 1-1. That was the 9th foul on Mooney. 1:36 to go in the game. And Pennick can put the Raiders back up by 3 possessions with just 1. Free throw from Pennick, up and good. She's got 11. And the Raiders get to 30. 30-23. Second shot up and off the mark, rims out. Cunningham fighting for the rebound. Fire brings it out. Fire on the run. There's a whistle as Fire went down the sideline, got fouled. Sourwine picks up the foul, and it'll send Fire to the free throw line. That is Sourwine's 4th and the team 9th, so this will be 1-1 for Fire, who has won for her last 4. First one for Maria Fire is up and good. Nothing but net that time. It was smooth, and it brings Mooney back within 6. Back within 2 possessions. 1:31 to go. Fire's second on the way, and it is good. It rims home. Fire goes 2 for 2, 30-25. And there's a steal on the other end. And Mooney can't do anything with it. Raiders bring it out. Foul, almost taken away, and then Sourwine gets it back and then gets fouled. Hard. Intentional foul called on DiOrio as Sourwine got the steal. That's DiOrio's 5th. She's going to foul out of this game, and it's going to be free throws and the ball for Sourwine and the Raiders. Raiders up by 5, so 2 free throws here will put them back up by 7 and 2 possessions. 1:13 to go in the game. Sourwine misses the first off the back rim. Sourwine goes 1 for 2. Raiders lead by 6, 31-25. So that far side hoop has been a nightmare for both teams. The Raiders only scored 4 points when they were over there. And Mooney has only scored 6 points in this whole second half, playing on that same side. It's going to be a timeout. We'll take 1, 2, 1:13 to go.
We know when it comes to insurance, you have so many choices. But if you're looking for someone who lives in your community, someone who cheers for your community, and someone who works for your community like you're part of our family, well then please let us introduce ourselves. Hi, we're Heiner Insurance. How can we help?
Every customer has a story, whether it's buying a car for the first time, helping them get approved, or finding the perfect car for their budget. I'm proud that people trust me with their story. I'm Tracy, and I'm ready to go the extra mile for you, only at Greenwood Chevrolet.
Welcome back to South Range. Raiders trying to hold on to a 31-25 lead. They'll have the ball after the intentional foul. DiOrio has fouled out of this game for Mooney. All alone, down low, bucket good. Taylor McClish puts it in. The senior gives the Raiders an 8-point lead with a minute to go. Mooney's got to be in a hurry. You're down by 4 possessions. That ball loose on the floor. Whistle, timeout South Range. And they'll have the ball back. 47.4 to go in the game. We'll take one more.
We believe expectations are made to be exceeded. At the new Toyota of Warren, it's about more than just getting a great deal. It's about service you can count on and a friendship you can trust. Year after year, we've done what we do best. We've gone the extra mile so you could too. Because we know it's just not about buying a new car. It's the start of a new adventure. Toyota of Warren, driven by you.
Back inside the Thriller Dome at South Range, it has been the tale of two halves. 19-4, Mooney won the first 2 quarters. South Range has stormed back and won the next 2, so far 29-6. Mooney fouls real quick. South Range will go to the free throw line. Up by 8. Devin Sauerwein will have a pair as the Cardinals are in double bonus. Waiting to see who that foul was on. I'm waiting for the scoreboard to update. Sauerwein misses the first. They go for the rebound, but no. Double bonus, 2 shots. Like the effort, girls. Gets a chuckle out of the crowd. And that one's good for Sauerwein. She goes 1 for 2, and the Raiders are up 34-25. Still 3 possessions, 44 seconds to go. And the ball goes out of bounds, back to South Range. Mooney will press. Foul on the other end. We'll put South Range back on the free throw line. Vermelt picks up the foul for Mooney. And it will be Sauerwein back on the line for South Range. It's first for Vermelt. Mooney's in the double bonus. Sauerwein hits the first to put the Raiders up 10, and now 4 possessions. Checking in for Mooney is going to be Katie Pregabon. As that one off the mark. Rebound, put back, won't go. Mooney gets the rebound. 30 seconds to go. Pass ahead, taken away by South Range. And let's see if Mooney continues the foul game. They will indeed. Pregabon picks up the foul. Stops the clock at 21.8. And Pennock will go to the free throw line. Pennock's first. Good. 36-25. South Range leads by 11. Second one. Good. 2 for 2 goes Pennock. He's having a really good day for the Raiders. 37-25. The Raiders lead. 20 seconds to go. That's stolen away and on the run. Raiders come storming, and the ball poked out of bounds back to Mooney, back to South Range, I'm sorry, off of Mooney. 10 seconds to go in the game. And it looks like Mooney will back off, and South Range will be able to dribble out the clock. And that should be your final score. Raiders come back from down 19-4 at halftime and win 37-25 here to close out their Holiday Hoops Classic. They get the win as the host school. Mooney goes 0-2 on the week, but they will have a lot to look forward to the rest of the season. We will take a timeout, be back with your player. Welcome back to South Range. The Raiders outscore Mooney. What is that? 33-6 in the second half to win 37-25 after trailing 19-4 at halftime. Player of the game tonight goes to Sydney Pennock. 13 points for her to lead the Raiders. Big night, especially at the free throw line, where Pennock went 6 of 8 at the line. Emma Cunningham had 7 points for the Raiders, unofficially 6 blocks. That was my count. And then it was McClish with 6 and Sauerwein with 5 for the Raiders. For Mooney, they had a big first half, and they were led by both Maria Fire and Blom, who both had 9 points for Mooney. So that'll do it here from South Range. What a great 2 days, 13 games in 2 days. We had a great time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to South Range and their administration for putting this event on. Thank you to all of the communities that came out to support their teams. We met a lot of new people this week and had a fun time. For Anthony Hartwig, DJ Oakley, Brian Scott, Steve Leslie, and everybody at YSN, we thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you all next time.
YSN thanks you for watching this presentation of Your Sports Network. For stories, stats, and more, go to ysnlive.com.